This episode of the ResortLoop.com podcast is brought to you by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. Joffrey's is proud to be the official specialty coffee of Disney. Enjoy drinks and pastries at Joffrey's kiosks throughout the parks and check out the Disney Specialty Coffee Collection only at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
We are now approaching the Magic Kingdom station. If you're planning to disembark here, please remain seated until the monorail has come to a complete stop within the station. The doors will open automatically for you to the left of our forward motion.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. This is ResortLoop.com. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is episode 249
Yes, it is.
of ResortLoop.com.
Tim.
Yes, Bob.
If I may, I have a This Day in Disney History.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell us about your Facebook.
I'm okay, but I'm back on Facebook.
Yes.
I am. Everything's okay with Facebook. Ugh.
Except you lost your Resort Loop.
I'm just Bob Collar.
I still have mine, but I don't expect it to be there long.
It's no. In 1904, Tim, way back, 1904, British film and radio actor Tom Conway, the narrator of Disney's 1953 classic film Peter Pan, is born in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Wow, I thought you were going to say St. Petersburg, Florida.
Not, well, he could have been, I suppose, but then he wouldn't be British, I guess. But now I usually don't bring up births of people that have contributed to Disney films, but this is a big one. Tom Conway. You know why I bring up Tom Conway?
I might,
because we're familiar with another Tom Conway.
We are, but we don't call him Tom.
No, he became an actor and had to change his name because of Tom Conway. There was already a Tom Conway.
There was.
Changed his name to what, Tim?
I forget his name. What was that?
Tim Conway.
Oh, Tim Conway. I remember Tim.
Who, of course, many Disney films, including The Apple Dumpling Gang and The Apple Dumpling Gang Rides Again. Love Tim Conway.
Yes.
Great actor and love him.
Hilarious.
Also, on This Day in Disney History, of course, all these from inthisdayindisneyhistory.com, Downtown Disney's West Side premieres.
Not doing it.
In 1997. And one more for you in one of my favorites, one of my all-time favorite Disney short cartoons, 1944. Disney Goofy short, How to Play Football, is released. That's a fantastic one.
Oh, those are hilarious. I love the Goofy, what do you call them?
The sports one.
Edutainment. Remember the one where he sets up the home sound system?
Yes, that's a newer one.
That's a newer one, but in the same
that vein, is fantastic, yes. So all of those things and many, many more on this day in Disney history. So, Tim.
Yes, Bob.
What are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk about something that has been speculated for some time, and we just found out through our good friends at the Disney Parks blog.
You hear me moaning over here.
I do hear you moaning.
Then it's not
I'm kind of immune, although you're probably irritating our listeners.
I'm very... I'm irritated.
No, I know.
Come on.
I am too. It has been announced that this is the last year for the Osborne spectacle of lights at Disney, MGM.
You want to drag this out a little?
/
Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood
Disney,
Studios.
/ Disney Studios.
/ Hollywood Adventure.
Or
whatever, Pixar Adventure. Whatever they're going to end up calling it.
Star Wars.
The lights are going to be gone after this season.
Do you know how upset I am about this?
Tell me.
And I know, we try and do positive shows. We always do.
But things happen and we have to talk about it.
We try and...
We're fair and balanced.
Come on. The Osborne Family Light Spectacular has always been such a great, great Christmas tradition down at Walt Disney World. To take that away, and I understand here, let me read the press release real quick.
Go ahead.
As you plan ahead, we also wanted you to know that this holiday season will mark the finale for the Osborne Family Spectacular Dancing Lights. The display of lights has enjoyed a successful run at Disney Hollywood Studios going all the way back to when it first appeared on Residential Street. In order to prepare for some incredible experiences coming to the park, including the recently announced Toy Story Land and a Star Wars-themed land, we will not be able to present the Osborne Family Spectacular Spectacle of Dancing Lights in the future. On and on and on. I get it. You're doing some new stuff at the parks, but you're going to get rid of that? How do you get rid of that?
I don't think they have a choice. With what they're going to build and where they're going to build it, they're not going to be able to do that quick of a turnaround. They can't do it.
So, I mean, they're not getting rid of Streets of America. They're not getting rid of that. You have to keep that. I have no words.
They don't want people back there. It's going to be a
words.
construction zone. There's things going on.
You put up bigger walls.
We're trying to tear down these walls.
Decorate.
Don't we have enough walls between us,
You are
Bob?
not Ronald Reagan. I knew No, I didn't know Ronald Reagan.
Who am I? What am I doing here?
Listen, Mr. Gorbachev.
What's that on your head? No.
Come on. It is one of the... There's two reasons to go to Walt Disney World at Christmas time. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and the Osborne Spectacle of Lights. You take away one of those, you are really, really limiting or making it not so appealing to go at that time. You really are.
There were a lot of people who went down there just for those lights.
Now, I get it. You've got the events that go on at Epcot, and those are wonderful. I'm not saying they're not, but there is just something about walking down Main Street with all those Christmas lights on, and then walking down through the studios with those Osborne lights.
So do you believe this will take a big hit on attendance at the studios?
Tim, I cannot. I'm even using your name. This is how
I know. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I know.
Right now.
I know. I might come across this table at you. I cannot understand how they are going to be able to justify the price to get into that park. That's at most a $50 park now. You take away those lights, that's a $50 park.
Wow.
You've got 3-4 rides, and that's it.
Oh, I agree.
The next thing they're going to do, I guarantee to mark my words, on this day, September, is it 15th?
This will be one of those days in Disney history we talk about.
This day in Disney history, Bob said, not Resort Loop Bob according to Facebook, but Bob said, you're going to see the Great Movie Ride shut down.
Oh my!
They're going to revamp that.
Oh my gosh! At the same time
with Turner Classic Movies, I hope not.
They've never closed down multiple things at the same time.
They always do.
I know.
I mean,
I don't think they're going to close down this Great Movie Ride.
You're saying no. I say it's going to happen.
I'm saying it'll eventually happen. It won't happen until they're done with at least Pixar Land. Do you know why? This is what I'm going to call the Great Animal Kingdom debacle.
Okay.
You cannot fix the Yeti until Pandora or the World According to Avatar or whatever they're calling it.
The Yeti's never going to get fixed.
They're going to fix it.
It's never going to
They will fix it, but they can't fix it until they got something else for people to do. So once the whole Avatar section, Avatar Land, the World According to...
It's not going to get fixed. The Yeti is not going to get fixed.
It will be fixed. I have spoken. On this day in Disney history, let it also be said
that Resort Loop Tim,
who I am right now, but probably not by the time this actually happens, the Yeti will one day work again. Rise again to its glory. Famous past glory. The Phoenix and the Yeti shall rise. But they will. They're not going to do it till something opens up. Let me run this one by you. All right. Are you better? No, I'm not. No, you don't You have not been there. You have got to go. You have got to go and see the Osborne Spectacle of Lights. You have to, with the Christmas music playing and they dance, the snow falling down. I'm going to cry. I'm so upset today. I'm going to cry for you. I'm a sympathetic crier. Those are crocodile tears. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, Elton John. I will say... where was I even going? You're going to give me something else. Yes. So they're shutting down a lot of the park. They're shutting down one of the main reasons to go there during the holidays. Right. Do you believe? I got to believe that this whole Pixar land they're working on is going to be fast-tracked. They got to have that open in like a year or two.
They got to start doing something quick.
Because Star Wars, there's no way Star Wars is going to open short of 4, 5, 6 years.
Right.
And they want people to get in that park. You're not going to be able to shut down that much of the park and expect people to go there year after year. And I don't think any of those Pixar things are going to be that complicated to build.
Right.
And they're probably already they started those well before the announcement anyway.
I would hope so. And what about Gertie the dinosaur going to go away because they're going to take away the lake?
They're going to have to retheme Gertie. Take Gertie and put her back over at Disney MGM Springs.
All right. Well, Then you brought up when we first started talking about this, and I had to walk away. Remember?
I remember. You did.
I couldn't deal.
He doesn't do good with a confrontation.
I had my inside out anger kind of took over.
Yes, I saw your red.
Was pressing all the buttons, and it was not pretty.
It was painful.
You don't want to see me angry.
You don't want to see him angry.
Where are they going to? What are they? They can't just get rid of Osborne Spectacle of Lights. They can't get rid of it. So what are they going to do? They're going to move it. They're going to move it to Disney Springs.
I had an email from Miss Barbara Hamilton like a month or two ago.
All right.
She had asked me the same question, but she was wondering about the Osborne Lights because she wanted to go. She asked if I heard if they were still having it this year. I said, well, I knew they were having it this year. I said, future though, up in the air. I didn't hear anything by then, but I had to guess with all the construction. And I even mentioned to her, Disney Springs would be fantastic.
Yeah.
It would look wonderful. However,
yeah.
I'm sorry I yelled. Yeah. Can you imagine the crowds
Inside
at Disney
voice.
Springs for the Osborne Lights?
Yeah, you couldn't do that.
You can't do that because you don't have what we'll call it the admission filter.
You couldn't have the parking available.
Oh, my goodness. You'd have to have like a 10-story stall.
Yeah.
10-story stall. 10 stories tall parking deck.
Right. Yeah.
They could probably just use the Contemporary. They've already got the plans.
There's no way you could have that many people at downtown.
It would be a madhouse
Disney
down
Springs.
there for the Osborne Lights. So you got to move it somewhere where they're going to charge admission. One, if people are willing to spend money to see the Osborne family lights.
Which was part of the reason to go.
Exactly.
Honestly. That it was worth the admission to go to Hollywood Studios because of that. Just to see that.
So Disney Springs off the table. As far as moving the lights there.
Yeah, I agree. That's dangerous to put it there.
Where else can you put them? Where do you think?
I don't think there's any place you can put them. I think they're going to piecemeal the lights out. They're going to put them in different places. I think they're going to have to amp up their game over at Epcot, and I don't know how you can amp it up over at Magic Kingdom though. But over at Epcot, maybe you got to amp it up a little bit, and even the resorts. Maybe you'll see the resorts get some more holiday decorations. Most of the time, you're lucky if you get a tree or some a few lights, but
right.
It's not as spectacular as you would think.
That's tough.
So, can they send some my way? Can I go and purchase some lights?
Some old lights?
Some old lights.
I've heard.
What are you're hearing all this stuff? Who is they?
Hey,
who are these people?
I know people. I plead the fifth. Don't hate. Don't be a hater.
Listen, you could plead the fifth all you want. We're getting to the bottom of these emails. What are we talking about?
We are digging. No, that maybe it was a TV show I saw. They just throw the lights away every year.
What?
Can you imagine that many lights trying to fold them up neatly and put them away and use them the next year?
They give them the Rusty to untangle them.
Rusty?
From Christmas vacation.
Rusty. Yeah, right here, Dad.
Untangle these.
So I heard they just throw them away and they have to use fresh every year because otherwise it'll just be crazy.
Maybe they'll ship them over to California, Disneyland. We'll get them.
Oh, maybe they'll move the Osborne lights out there.
Over to California Adventure.
Oh, I don't know.
They could do that.
Could they do it there?
They could do it.
That doesn't help us out, though.
Doesn't help us. Then you got to fly all the way out there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the people that have experienced it, I could spend, I could go to Hollywood Studios and spend the entire night walking up and down those streets.
I believe it.
It is just, there's so much to see, so much to take in, that it's great. What are they going to do with the cat? The black cat that they always have hidden.
I was going to say, maybe that'll
now the cat's gone.
Maybe that'll be something that's the only part they leave, the cat. They hide
Why do you want to take these things from me?
Pull yourself together, man. Pull yourself together.
I can't.
Oh. Mark the date and time.
Oh, this is not a good day for me.
And they can't move the Osborne lights anywhere else because Disney bought the name.
Yeah.
They own the Osborne family spectacle of dancing lights.
Well, they're not going to move it anywhere else. What are they going to do with it?
Maybe they can move it to Vero Beach.
They're not going to move it to Vero Beach.
Yeah, I know they're not going to move it to Vero Beach. I'm digging.
You won't go there again.
Well, no, my son still doesn't like sand that much. That's a whole thing.
And you know what the irony is? That we're discussing this today. I forgot. I believe today was the very first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Today.
Oh my gosh!
So you have these wonderful events that they tease us with, and then they take them away. They're right there.
You know, if they took out the Speedway and put something area back there,
maybe they're going to do it there.
They could do it there.
No, they're not going to.
I know they're not going to.
That's going to be your new entry to wherever. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either. I want to listen. You had some news there, I thought, for a second.
I don't know. This is very depressing news. I get it. I mean, we got the studios are well under construction. A lot of cool stuff's going to go in there, and I'm not slamming Disney for this. The fact that they're building some stuff. I want stuff to be built. I want the parks to always remain fresh and exciting. I just don't want them taking away something as wonderful as that. That was a big deal.
It was a big deal, and two, you hate change to begin with. You're not a fan of the change.
No, I prefer dollar bills. I keep telling you that.
I know.
You keep paying me in change.
I'm not putting it there. I'm not putting the dollars there.
It's too small. The little change.
Oh,
I lose it in the dryer at home.
I like how you changed that mid-sentence.
And change.
Make that
anyway, hope. I have hope and change that they will keep somehow. Listen, we need to start some sort of campaign. Some sort of social media campaign. Let's get this started right now. Let's get this party started.
Oh, do we not have enough stuff to do? How about if we change the champagne?
All right. Tim.
Yes, Bob.
I'm going to go and sulk for a little bit.
With your campaign
Looper
champagne.
Nation, don't hate me for this, but I'm so disappointed.
I can understand.
You know, I'm going to go have some chocolate and
champagne.
Sulk and some champagne and drown my sorrows. Probably just sparkling grape juice.
Your sad emotion just came out.
Now I'm sad. Now everything's blue. Now it's all blue. That's all I've got.
Oh, thank goodness. Everybody.
Why you hate me?
Everyone hates you. He's got his cranky pants on today. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Tim Scott, Resort Loop Tim on Twitter, Tim Resort Loop Scott for now on Facebook, and the website, ResortLoop.com.
I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter and Instagram, and still sad.
I actually see a tear.
Facebook.com/Resort Loop. Rate us on iTunes. I need something to pick me up. Give us a rating on iTunes.
Well, we were trying to be, but we've always been known as the gateway to the magic. We'll just stay there. Everybody, thanks for joining us.
Let's see, everybody.
$149, is that what we decided this was?
Can we do $249? I don't want to go do another 100 shows.
You don't want to go back like Eddie Money?
No.
He wants to go back and
my gosh.
do it all over.
Have I been? Oh, wow.
But he can't go back. He knows.
I'd be happy with 2 tickets to paradise right now.
Park hopping?
Not with you.
You'd have a great time.
Maybe.
I'm fun, darn it.
Yeah, that's what they say.